since everybody is talking about it, I thought, why not? Uh, in case if you haven't heard, there's going to be a remake, reboot, reimagining, redo, blah 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 of Robocop. So, how do I feel about it? Honestly, I don't really feel like you need to remake Robocop because it's just perfect the way that it is. It's an awesome movie. It, it's just perfect. That's like saying that, okay, say that you go to Taco Bell and you get a really awesome burrito. It is just a perfect burrito, perfectly made with everything that you love. But then you start putting all this nonsense on that burrito and it's just ruined. You see, that's kind of my point. I know it kind of sounded weird, but I'm just, just trying to sound unique with it. But honestly, you don't need to remake RoboCop. I think the only reason why is because because it's a big name and has a big, huge cult following. And no, just no. It's just leave it alone. It's fine. It's fine. But I saw the trailer and there are things I like, but there's more things that I dislike. So to get it over with, I'm gonna start off with the good news. There's not a whole lot, and then I'll move on to the bad news. The good news is I like that Samuel L. Jackson is in the movie. I like how he is the one that says, "Oh, we can rebuild him" and all that. It's just the way that he talks and just his tone of voice is just so epic, and it just makes you smile like whenever he talks. We can rebuild him. And okay, that was probably the worst Samuel L. Jackson impression you have ever seen in your life. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that just the way that he talks is just so epic. And it just put a big old smile on my face. And I was like, you know what? Out of all people to all modern day actors to like to say that line nowadays, he's like one of like the perfect people to say that. Or if they got Sylvester Stallone, we can rebuild him. Yeah. Or Arnold, we can rebuild him. Okay, that was probably a terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I'm sorry about that. Or if it was James Earl Jones or Morgan Freeman, because of that, I can't talk today. Just because of their epic tones of voice and just their voices in general, would just make it epic. I like that Michael Keaton and Gary Oldman are in the movie. I also like the whole Batman connection because Michael Keaton was Batman, and Gary Oldman was Commissioner Gordon in the recent ones, and Peter Weller, who was the original Robocop in Robocop 1 and 2, was also Batman in the Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 animated movies. So I think that's just really, really cool. I don't know if the filmmakers intended on that or if it's just a coincidence, but if they intended on that, now that is freaking sweet. But oh yeah, one last good thing I have to say is that I liked the silver suit at first, but then just went out right out the window. Okay, now on to the bad. There is a lot of bad about it. First of all, it looks like just your everyday futuristic movie. It looks like iRobot and Dread and Batman, Iron Man all mixed into one. It's two. I'm just going to get this out of the way. I just have a huge issue with this. I don't like the black suit. Because whenever we think Robocop, do we think of a black suit? No, we think of the gray suit. Because when it looks gray, it looks more robotic. With it all black, it just looks like rubber. And it just looks too much like Batman. Maybe that the director of this is just too big of a fan of Batman. Maybe that's just me. I just really don't like the black suit. Maybe it's because it's so that he can blend in more at the nighttime. But again, that sounds like Batman now, does it? But yeah, just the black suit just bothers me. It really bothers me. They should have just kept the gray suit. If they would have kept that, then I would have been more open to the remake. But I'm not working on the movie, so I can't stop them. And this is just my personal opinion. And I also don't like how they make it like less tragic about how Alex Murphy gets killed. In the original, he gets like shot a billion times. I mean, he gets freaking tortured in the original. In the remake, he opens up a car and the car explodes. Wow. And I also don't like how they're dumbing it down to PG-13 for a wider audience. Yeah, really? That's just so annoying. Did they not learn from Robocop 3 that a PG-13 Robocop does not work? Apparently not. PG-13 Robocop does not work. You should have learned that last time, but apparently you're just too thick-headed to get that through your goddamn skull. And yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say because the trailer didn't really give a whole lot away. I'm not saying that I'm just not gonna give the movie a chance. I'll give it a chance, but just keep in mind that I'm not really too excited about the movie. That's just my opinion. What's your opinion on this remake, reboot, whatever the hell it is? Take care, guys.